The question of why the Romans didn't invade Scandinavia comes down to a couple things. One, it's because after the Battle of Teutoburg Forest in 9 AD, the Romans that was basically their peak in Germania, and they couldn't get past the Germanics. And Teutoburg Forest, where it happened, although not too far from Denmark, was far enough that they couldn't really access there, and they never did regain their lands there, and over time they just kept losing lands, in fact, in Germania. And second of all, is that the hard climate would be hard for the Romans, because this was much harsher than Britain, and why didn't they just sail across the North Sea to Scandinavia and then invade? There's a couple things. Well, one, the North Sea is dangerous and hard to get through, and remains a problem to this day for boats and transportation, or at least mainly to fishing vessels. And two, even if they were able to get across the North Sea, they would need to keep going back and forth to Britain or Gaul to send soldiers and invade. And this would be hard, and although they did have to sail when invading, Britain from Gaul is not that far. And so that is why they didn't invade. And they just had their mind on some other things in the empire where they wanted to invade, too, especially with the Parthians. And with that being said, this breaks out.